Hi everyone! Today, we'll be continuing our series, Band Academy. For this lesson, we'll be learning about key signatures, which are the fundamentals of any scale. Yo, y'all ever listened to a song and went, "Man, that's good. I want to know how they're written."
Well, yes indeed. Do you wish to know how they are made?
Of course! Dude, tell me more. I want to be a music producer in the future.
Well then, let me teach you. To understand how music is made, we must first learn about the circle of fifths and key signatures.
What are those? That sounds lit, bruh.
As you have learned previously in notation, music is notated on the stave, and tying back to what we learned in the earlier episode of Accidentals, key signatures tell us which notes to play with sharps or flats throughout the music. They are generally written immediately after the clef at the beginning of a line of music notation, although they can appear in other parts of a score, notably after a double bar line. The term key is used in music to identify the first note of a scale. For instance, the key of G major refers to the major scale that starts on the note G. A key signature is a pattern of sharps or flats that appears at the beginning of a staff and indicates that certain notes are to be consistently raised or lowered. This is the order of flats and sharps. For the flat keys, the order is B, E, A, D, G, C, F, while the order of sharp keys is just the reverse of this, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. We can use this acronym Beat Go Crazy Fast to remember the order of flats, and Fat Cat Goes Dancing All Eating Blissfully for the order of sharps. To help us identify which key signatures belong to which scale, we can use the circle of fifths. As seen here, we can use the circle of fifths to help us identify the number of flats or sharps in the major scale. In music theory, the circle of fifths is the relationship among the 12 tones of the chromatic scale, the corresponding key signature, and the associated major and minor keys. It could be easier to memorize the key signatures if you visualize a circle of fifths, which is similar to a phase of a clock. Read this diagram in the clockwise direction, and you'll see that each new key begins on the fifth note of the scale in the previous key. Now, let me show you how you draw the respective sharps and flats. For sharps, you can draw them in the order of sharps, or remember this in groups of 2, 3, and 2. You can either draw them in the order of flats, or you could simply just remember it by the zigzag pattern. With this, we have finally come to the end of the lesson. So, Dr. Flat and Mr. Sharp, are you guys ready for a short quiz?
Of course we are. Let's get the viewers to join in too.
Question 1. What is the order of flats?
Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty sure I got this in the bag. The order of flats is B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Beat go crazy fast.
That is correct. Do you remember the order of sharps?
I do. It's F, C, G, D, A, E, and finally B. Fat Cat Goes Dancing All Evening Blissfully.
Very good. Now for the final question. Here are 2 examples of a key signature. Can you guess which key they are? That is correct. They are the key signatures of B flat major and E major. Finally, here's a recap of what we've learned today.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We hope to see you in the next lesson.